Welcome to the Draft Chronicles preview for match day 3 of the Premier League. Heading into the first matchup on Saturday, we have Wolves up against Manchester City. Now, City are pretty much hitting mid-season form, scoring goals and look completely unstoppable. I see them utterly demolishing Wolves here. Now, Wolves were really unlucky up against Leicester last time out, hitting the woodwork on multiple occasions, but weren't able to get the goals they needed to get something out of that game. Now, I see this game ending 4-0 to Man City. Next up on Saturday is Southampton up against Leicester City. Now, Leicester City have quite a player in their hands with Maddison really showing quality now. But Southampton, I'm not sure are going to really be any better from their last time out against Everton. I mean, while Danny Ings was able to get a goal, they really didn't show much else. I see Leicester City getting another 3 points here, 2-1 to Leicester. Arsenal take on West Ham on Saturday, and it's pretty much a must-win game for them. They cannot get anything but 3 points out of this game, or it could spell trouble here early on for the entire club. West Ham are in that same predicament. No points from 2 games, and losing to Bournemouth at home, that's absolutely terrible on their part, especially with all that spending they did over the summer. Now, Arsenal are really good at home, even up against other teams that they see themselves struggling against. I can't see them struggling here. They'll probably get a 3-0 result here, 3-0 to the Arsenal. The next matchup on Saturday is Bournemouth up against Everton. Now, Bournemouth are on 6 points, and who would have thought it? Well, Everton are doing well now, and it seems that they're picking up on the tactics that Silva's trying to get them to play now. Now, Bournemouth are strong at home as well, and could cause Everton problems, but Everton could have that surprise package of Richarlison getting some more goals. This could be an exciting game. Let's say this comes up 2-2. Huddersfield take on Cardiff City on Saturday as well, and this must be a 6-point relegation battle early on. Huddersfield have struggled, Cardiff has struggled, but Cardiff look like they've picked up points now and are trying to play the best they can try to play, I guess. This is going to be a tough result for both sides, and I'm not really sure what to expect. Let's just go with the 1-0 to Huddersfield. The final matchup on Saturday is Liverpool up against Brighton. Now, Liverpool were lucky to get points against Crystal Palace last time out, with a dodgy penalty and a last-minute goal at the death, while Brighton surprised, I think, everybody by getting 3 points up against Manchester United. Now, this game at home, Liverpool, I think it's going to be tough for Brighton. Liverpool are going to be looking to get early goals and try to get this game all finished up by halftime probably. Let's say this is going to be a goal fest for Liverpool, 3-0. The first matchup on Sunday sees Watford up against Crystal Palace. And let me just start by saying, Troy Deeney, you're an absolute legend. Last time out up against Burnley, they did fantastic and he was pretty much running the show. Now, Crystal Palace were unlucky against Liverpool last time out and will look to Wilfried Zaha to try to create more chances and goals. This could be a tricky match for Crystal Palace because Watford look like they're on form. This could potentially be 2-0 to Watford. Fulham take on Burnley on Sunday, and these two teams are trying to forget their matches last time out with their losses. Now, Fulham are going to try to get some points at home, while Burnley look like a really tough team. This might be too much for Fulham early on, but hey, they could surprise a few. But maybe Burnley are going to be struggling themselves. This is tough to say. I really don't know how this one's going to turn out either. Let's say 1-1. The final matchup on Sunday is Newcastle up against Chelsea. And Chelsea surprisingly struggle every time they go up to Newcastle. Newcastle have great support, and their fans stick by them. Now, Rafa Benitez is going to see if he can try to get something out of this game, but I'm not sure he really can. They missed a 90th minute penalty last time out against Cardiff and could have gotten their first 3 points of the season. But Chelsea find themselves playing good football and got that crucial 3-2 win up against Arsenal last time. Surrey's making them play quality football, but can they really last the entire season playing like that? And can Newcastle really expose that left-sided defense that showed that they were really weak up against Arsenal last time out? This could potentially be too much for Sarri and could be his first loss of the season. I'm going with a surprise 2-0 win to Newcastle. The last game on match day 3 is Manchester United up against Tottenham. And it's on a Monday. This is terrible. These games should not be on Mondays. If anything, play them on Fridays. Now, Manchester United historically do well against Tottenham at home, but lately, shit has really hit the fan for them. Everything is going wrong. They have quality players that are not playing well, a manager who seems to be sabotaging himself, and a fan base that is just pretty much confused and don't know what to do now. Now, Tottenham, on the other hand, have not signed anybody over the summer, but have got 6 points from 2 games, and they're looking to get another 3 points here. But I don't think they will. Manchester United will find a way to win, even though it's going to be probably ugly football. 1-0 to Manchester United. That concludes our preview and prediction for match day 3 of the Premier League. Thank you for watching. Let us know how we're doing, what you guys think down below. Feel free to let us know what we can do better too. And subscribe to the Draft Chronicles.